So welcome to my video blog. My name is Martin Brook. I'm the independent mayoral candidate for Torquay in the coming election, May 7th. I'm reaching out to the Facebook groups Save Cary Green and also the Pavilion Trust. I don't know if any of you came along to the presentation by the Nicholas James Group back in 2011. I remember that event very well, as I was also proposing a solution to a multi-million-pound problem Torquay was facing. So I remember the architect of the Nicholas James Group explaining that they'd spent £250,000 so far, had a proposal for the public that was going to be sympathetic and regenerative, and wanted to know the public's opinion on that proposal. If the public said yes, then they could pursue. If they said no, they would step away. So at that evening, they presented the idea of a sympathetic regenerative plan for a hotel scheme and a pavilion that didn't incorporate Cary Green at all. And they asked the public, would you support it? And the public said yes. We moved forward 4 years, and we now have a plan 14 stories high, where the English Heritage is against, Victorian Society is against, thousands of people are against because of Cary Green. What on earth has happened? Now, many people don't know, but there's a body called the Design Review Panel. I had to present to them my solution for the banjo. And when I presented to them, and I said, this is a solution that the public likes, they said to me, Martin, don't listen to what the public say, go for something more iconic. And I explained, if we change the plan, the public will be against and we won't have a solution. But as soon as they said, don't listen to the public, I knew we had a problem. Now, the Nicholas James Group has had to present to that body 5 times. So my opinion may be correct, is that they've moved from a sympathetic regeneration scheme to a 14-story scheme because of this design review panel saying go for something iconic. Now we have a problem. So many people are against. So what's the solution here? Well, at the moment, I would propose that the Nicholas James Group goes back and looks at the design that was originally intended, that was sympathetic and would not need Cary Green as a car park. But secondly, since they've been working on this project, there has been a proposal through the Torquay neighbourhood plan for moving the pavilion as an island into the harbour side, into the harbour. And the third one is that there's the Pavilion Trust, which is an incorporated CIC, which would want to use the pavilion as a community asset. So there's like 3 potential ideas on the table. So my proposition, if I was mayor, would be in the first 4 months, May, June, July, August, all 3 are looked at. Can the Nicholas James Group provide a solution that is sympathetic in regeneration? Can the idea of the pavilion going into the harbour, is it viable or is it actually a sidetrack? And would the Pavilion Trust Incorporated CIC actually be able to raise the grants in order to produce it as a community asset? Those 3 would be looked at and then a decision made, because there's one thing for certain, the pavilion is a gem of the bay. It's a historical, iconic building for Torquay, and it cannot be left just to go on and deteriorate. We can't go on for another 4 years in this situation. That's my proposal. If you want to vote for me, I'm an independent candidate. I'm not tied to any political party. Mayor of Torquay is representing all Torquay, not just one group. May 7th, there's a choice to be made. I hope you vote for Martin Brook. Following on with this blog, if you have comments and questions you want to raise, feel free to do so. And then I can come back and give some answers later on. Thank you.